Cutscene. The final talisman. I mean, origami piece? What are we calling it? Charm. I'll tell us who you really are.
Over half our trained samurai are wounded, and our shikigami losses are far greater than anticipated. Besides, the outside situation is beginning to stabilize. Do we really need to keep pursuing this ultimate attainment?
Why so apprehensive?
Why do you give up so quick?
Expectation.
Harunosuke, forgive my directness, but she's not coming back.
All I ever wanted was to assist her descendants and guard this territory. Now that our targets no longer exist, and those needing our protection are finally safe, then
What do you do?
perhaps our sworn mission has indeed come to an
Oh,
end.
samurai-san.
I always believed that I would stand guard in this place forever. If time
I'm going all in
permitted.
with this cutscene.
I almost fooled myself with such a notion. I hope you never make the same mistake.
Don't worry, Harunosuke. I know everything that you've done for Inazuma. Your efforts need not be judged by others.
Just need to be remembered by one.
The same goes for my existence.
Bestowing you
No.
with intelligence, that you should know human emotion, it would seem this was the right decision. In the end, it is you that have enlightened me.
Thing you made for yourself, huh? So many loose ends, man. We don't know who the friend was or what nation, but promise made with a friend.
Rosy cheeked in the morning, bleached bones by dusk. How so very true. I have nothing left to keep me. Shiki Taishou, my friend. You have completed your assignment magnificently. As for me, I need wait no longer.
To
I
go
will set
where?
out again, in search of a new purpose.
Then this is farewell, Harunosuke.
Till we meet again.
Be safe in your travels.
Gotcha.
I remember everything.
Man, that cutscene was
Harunosuke didn't
beautiful.
abandon me. I enlightened him. I helped him to release a burden shouldered for too long.
Yes, man. You both helped each other in the end.
Harunosuke had great aspirations for me and the mystic Onmyou chamber. But the truth is,
Or made in the era of peace.
we were
huh?
an ill-timed
Oh, you know, I kind of did the
creation.
Archon question and solved all the
The
problems. Is
samurai
this all my
trained
fault?
tirelessly and with promising results. And yet, the strength of mortals is bound by unforgiving limits. Even as we trained, the god with the power of the Muso no Hitotachi swept across the land with a force of
She got her
diligent
people's
and
side.
mighty warriors. They removed all hidden evils from our territory, and just like
She did your job for you, basically.
a life's work was rendered unnecessary. No one in this world is prepared when such sorrow befalls
It's not
them.
God's reality. Can't be cruel like that.
Paimon can't begin to imagine how that feels.
I was lost, dejected, and doubted everything in sight.
You know, I'm gonna break here. It's just similar to the story of the, you know, the twin, whoever you picked. How he or she walked aimlessly, saw wrath and destruction, and now walks a path unknown by everyone. That's why I said earlier too, you know. We're not so different, you and me.
Still, the fruits
Traveler
of
and
our labor
Shiki
and
Taishou.
valiant efforts cannot be denied. Even if they were overshadowed, the samurai no longer needed to devote their life to training. It should
where
have
are
been
they
something to
anyways?
celebrate. But Harunosuke was a sentimental man. His affections were rooted in mortal desire, and he couldn't bear to let go of what he had lost. To protect was our shared ambition. And if the world was the object of Harunosuke's protection, then he was the object of mine.
Did he say in the end? You carried out your assignment perfectly, Shiki Taishou.
As his most prized creation and only friend in the mystic Onmyou chamber, I tried to persuade him. He told me that he wanted to set out again.
You know, all this is great though, but still doesn't make sense how it just popped up in the middle of nowhere right now.
Years, or even
You guys have thought of that?
It didn't matter to me. And in the endless days of waiting, I fell into a deep slumber.
And Childe isn't here too. Kid. Eyes sharp. It's not over yet.
Harunosuke. You're not coming back, are you?
Don't be upset, Shiki Taishou.
If Kamuna Harunosuke learned the power of adepti arts and transcension, isn't it possible that he became immortal?
You're asking the wrong person, Shiki.
What I've come to realize is that regardless of whether he remains in this world, he shouldn't be the sole purpose of my existence.
That's not how he created you, after all.
Meeting all of
Friend.
you helped me understand belief. I believe that Harunosuke is walking his own path now. And I believe that I too can find a path of my own. There was value in everything Harunosuke did, and my purpose is my assignment. That's something that will never change. I am Shiki Taishou, the first shikigami, ally of martial artists,
Damn
and
straight.
forevermore the overseer of the mystic Onmyou chamber.
Mission complete.
My duty is to assist fighters in reaching ultimate attainment. There will be others in this world attempting to scale the highest peak. I will gladly become a bridge between
we're
the
a rowdy
mountains,
bunch,
a
alright.
weapon that carries them through the clouds.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
So, yeah.
Wow! Full memory Shiki Taishou is a force to be reckoned with!
Seriously though, Childe the E is
Full
still missing.
control of the mystic Onmyou chamber. No mirror monsters
Well,
will be
one
able
Christ
to
has been
escape
walking
this
with us
domain
since, you
from
know,
now on.
Chapter 1.
And I've prepared a gift for you. It may not be enough to repay your kindness.
Alright, sure. Can I sell it? I mean, Shiki Taishou puts his power and creates a
A
replica.
replica?
Ah, this is a
Call
pet.
it Shiki Taishou.
Eh.
Shiki Taishou is different to the other replicas. No matter where you go,
So I have a
it can
receiver to talk to
maintain
Shiki Taishou
communication
from
with
wherever
me.
the world of. Sounds good
It
to
won't be
me.
able to use Shikifuda or charm magic outside of the mystic
Hey,
Onmyou
I thought it was just
chamber,
a cute little
but
pet.
it can still provide you with protection,
And get me to my friend
bringing
again.
it with you on your travels.
But why
is
does it
the
have
same
glasses?
as having me by your side.
She says so.
All right now. No more sadness, you hear me? Besides, thanks to the traveler, Kujo, Sara, and Beto, getting over to Inazuma just got a whole lot easier.
Miss Xinyan, wouldn't that take up too much of your time?
Ask her that,
Well, let
won't
me
you?
ask you a question. What do you think of rock and roll?
Rock and roll. To me, it's wonderful music.
Then that's good enough for me.
Guys, this is all
Appreciate it
great, but
anyway.
Childe with the E is still missing, damn it. This is
Speaking of
where I
which,
come in after all.
prepare your ears, y'all. It's about
Again?
to get
Alright,
louder.
stop it.
Huh?
Am I worthy?
You gonna perform right now?
No, it's better than ever, wouldn't you agree? She just flips it open from wherever. The greatest musician I'm pretty sure we'll ever meet. One that plays an instrument with heart and soul. Without a care in the world. Freedom at its finest. As a musician stood B, I'm running out of words.
I realized how uplifting this number was!
This time I didn't wear earplugs.
Tartaglia can dance, right? Let's get him to... Hey, Tartaglia! Where do you think you're going?
Sneak off. I'm just looking for a place to put my feet up and muse for a while is all.
You also found what you're looking for?
Traveler, it's time I told you about my investigations.
Does it have to do with my past experiences?
Still sharp as always. I do sometimes wonder
to the
if you had a
point.
lot of fun here. In fact, I really like Inazuma. As long as I don't dwell on minor problems.
I'm gonna make sure,
and
you know, it
trouble
stays that way for
cause.
me too. What are you doing,
I
Joe? With the
originally
E?
came to this domain because I thought that it might have something to do with the balladeer.
Balls deep?
As it turns out, he's not here.
What do you mean?
Scaramouche is in possession of a certain gnosis.
We know.
And we happen to have lost contact with him.
That's
I don't
interesting.
suppose it's a coincidence.
Does he sound like going rogue? Well, I mean, there are
Of course, it
speculations.
didn't surprise me in the slightest that Scaramouche would do something like this. My agenda as a harbinger is to seek out combat, And nearly every Fatui
The
Harbinger
thing about
has
the
of their own,
Harbinger is
too.
that none of them have sworn loyalty to Sarita. Well, you know, in the sense, I don't know, the relationship between Sarita and the Harbinger are weird. Like you see with Childe, this guy's just doing what he wants. Everyone's just chilling, but they all have the notion of just serving her and giving her the gnosis. I think I read it somewhere. I think it's speculated that Scaramouche was originally, you know, the Raiden Shogun's puppet, like a failed experiment version of him. And now that puppet failed experiment version of him legit has a chess piece that can attain the power of God. So it's interesting. I'm just seeing how the story is just, you know, brewing.
I'll let the Gnosis run for a while longer. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before you discover its whereabouts.
Oh,
When that time comes, Traveler, what will you choose to do?
I'll choose
I wish I
them.
could stay here a while longer. The more time you spend somewhere, the more joy it brings you when you return.
That's not who you are, is it?
You're like the stars in
Child.
the night sky, comrade. You never cease to surprise me.
Gotta move on, or my smirk gets a little more serious. Comrade.